Wow, this whole session is just gonna be a cutscene. It's already been like 20 minutes. Aw. Snake be dead. Nope.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Pretty stylish exit there, if I do say so myself.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
That's one thing I forgot about my Twin Snakes playthrough. Yeah, sure. Why not? There's a phone call at the end of the credits that I kind of missed out on, which is unfortunate because if anyone's trying to find out the story through this, I mean, I don't know how crucial it is, but if anyone's trying to like put two and two together, determine its effects, computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information Age, People, Information and Technology Exhibition. Something from a museum. Anyways, yeah. Some key information might be missed out by the phone call.
Tanker 2 years ago.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Don't wear your top priority. Rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Doesn't sound too good.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages.
Working
And
on
2,
it.
disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Can I finally play again?
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec...
Yes, I got that much. Something about talking and sneaking, and we all know it.
Isn't far removed from rubber,
Oh my god, we get it. Let me talk again.
The hatch with a certain...
Jesus Christ, I thought we already covered this in the first mission. Finally, I can move again. Oh, now I got like 40 minutes until my laptop's gonna start freaking out and telling me that there's not enough space. It's funny how, like, not exactly identical. I have to clear my throat one sec. Not exactly identical, but how the layout is. Like, from the first game, you had the elevator, which this could, and I like that flip. It's a cool flip. In the first game, you had, like, the elevator here, and then you had, like, 3 lockers here. So it's kind of like a little bit, a little identical. Not exactly, but you know what I mean. And now I need to try to find, I'm not sure if I find it here or somewhere else, but I'm going to try to find the M9. I would assume because there's ammo right here that it's nearby, but I don't want to spend half this recording session crawling around. I already wasted a lot of it on a cutscene. I don't know. And I don't like this mask. It's kind of annoying. And there's a shit ton of roaches here. But yeah, like, we're obviously not playing as Snake anymore, which kind of sucks, but can't complain. This game was made like, and what the hell was that? Like, he belly flopped onto the ground. That's, I guess if you, yeah.